Okay, so Dynamic Synergistics put out a video on American Dream, who's always been a very big supporter of mine. Apparently, I guess he shedded his true feelings about me on a live stream. Now, I listened to it. Some of it was pretty insulting, and some of it seemed to be complimentary. So I was like, kind of like, I have mixed feelings on it. So I guess we'll start with the insults. So he says that I lost all this money in AMC. Okay, you don't lose anything until you sell. Okay, so let's get that straight, because I get this a lot from people. People say you lost all this money in AMC. Only when you sell, you lose. Okay. Then he said something about I had 3,400 shares. Yeah, that was back 2 years ago, American Dream. I have a lot more shares. I'm not going to tell you how much, but let's just say a lot more shares than 3,400 of AMC. But anyway, he says that I'm not business savvy. He says I'm like a dumb mother effer in terms of business. When a person is a millionaire, American Dream, they're not dumb. You understand? A person is not dumb when they have a $600,000 house, they have hundreds and hundreds of thousands in cash, hundreds and hundreds of thousands in gold. It's not a dumb person, okay? So I respectfully disagree with you with that. Then he said something about that I'm not funny. I think I'm one of the most funniest men on planet Earth. I don't know. I guess to each is their own. Some people, they think I'm the funniest man that ever lived. Personally, I think I could have been another Adam Sandler. I'd love to meet that guy. He's one of my idols, Adam Sandler. But listen, if he thinks I'm not funny, he has a right to his opinion. You know what I mean? But many people find me to be hysterical. Many people, okay. What else he said? He said I had a good heart. That was nice. I appreciate that. I think he sees I'm a good family man. I'm a good father, which I am. And I appreciate that. I don't know what he said. I was cringe. I don't really understand what he means by that. I just like telling things the way it is. You understand? I call people out. The way I call Lou out. I call out when I see something that smells rotten in Denmark, I call it out. I tell it the way it is. I mean, listen, I don't know. I don't know. Then he said something about that I'm trying to be a YouTube superstar. I'm not really sure if he meant that like, in a positive or a negative way, because I am trying to be a YouTube superstar. But I'm not really sure if he meant that negative, meaning like I'm a dreamer, it's never going to happen, or if he actually believes it. Well, that one I didn't really fully understand, but yeah, that is a goal of mine. Other than that, I really don't know what else to say. He ended it by saying he thinks I'm a good guy. I think he's a good guy. I don't got a problem with him. You know what I mean? I mean, listen. I don't know, he's always saying crazy shit, like he's going back in rehab. I think one of his, he's got one of these characters saying that he has to go to jail, he has to pay a $3,000 fine. The thing with this guy, American Dream, is I never know what's really true. You know what I mean? Because, he always comes out with these very, like, outrageous claims. Like, I'm ending my YouTube career, I'm going into rehab, I'm going to jail. Now, I'm an entertainer. So a lot of times I just take what he's saying as pure entertainment. I mean, I don't think he's going to jail. I know he's I believe he's a medical professional. Like, I don't know if he's a nurse or something, but he has a great career. You know what I mean? So I think a lot of the stuff that he says is probably just for entertainment purposes only. He's kidding. But then other people have said otherwise to me. I don't know what's true. I really don't know what's true. I remember one time he said he threw his wife out and that he was going to get married to Relentless. Obviously, I think this is a joke. I do things like this too. It's all for the sake of entertainment. But I remember when I had my protest, he called me up on the phone, and he was actually crying to me on the phone. He was like in tears. He's like, man, I wish I could be there, my father, man. And I was like so touched by it. I'm like, brother, it's all good, man. I said, thank you for your support. God bless you. And he's like, God bless you. Like, we always were kind of good friends. We always look, a lot of people have actually criticized me for being his friend and being Telly's friend, because they're like, oh, they're racist. And look, this is all I have to say about that. I don't judge anybody. I don't judge. I'm not here to judge nobody, okay? All I can tell you is this. I can only speak for myself. People have called me racist. I am the least racist person on planet Earth. I'm a Christian. God is good. I joke around. I'm a comedian. Listen to me. I love everyone. I really do. I don't have a racist bone in my body. And I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody says. Okay, I remember when I was a kid, I used to go into very, very bad neighborhoods in Brooklyn. You understand? And I had this African American student, and I taught him. He became a professional jazz piano player because of me. I taught this guy for over 20 years. Okay, his name was Johnny Mercer. And his family, African American family, said the world should be like you, Richie. Meaning that what they meant by that was I was the least racist, kind-hearted, good-hearted person. Okay, I'm not a racist. So, but I'm not here to judge other people. I'm not here. So if this is your opinion of me, or if this is your opinion of American Dream, look, he always makes the joke that he has African American blood in him. So I always found that funny. But I'm not here to judge anybody. That's it. I denounce racism. I denounce the N-word. It's the most disgusting, terrible word. I denounce it. Me and my wife teach our children how bad it is we teach them to respect everyone. Okay, that's what we really, really believe in. This is a beautiful world, and there's so many beautiful cultures, and we try to embrace all the cultures, all of them, you know what I mean? And that's all I have to say about that. But look, as far as American Dream is concerned, he has his right to his opinion of me. He has his right to like me. He has his right to dislike me. I have no beef with the guy. You know what I mean? Like I said, some of the stuff he said was complimentary. But as far as him saying I'm not business savvy, you can't really have as much money as I have American Dream and not be too business savvy. And I didn't inherit no money from my father. It's another, everyone's got this thing. I didn't inherit nothing from my father. My father set up a trust for my children. That's it. If only you knew my father. My father was the type, right, Chad, tell them. If I went out to dinner with my father and I would order a glass of wine, my father would freak out. He would freak. He'd be like, you have to do that? You have to get a glass of wine? Yeah. This is a guy you think that's going to leave me, what? Hundreds and hundreds of that? Are you out of your mind? My father didn't even leave my mother any money. Okay, so look, my father left it for his grandkids. They know about it, my children. They turn 21. It's their money. But until then, that's it. It's in a trust. With that said, I don't know what else to tell you. Everybody has the right to an opinion, and American Dream has the right to his opinion of me. Video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. This video and all my videos are for entertainment purposes only.